Hi, I hope you are having a good end of the semester. This is our last discussion post, I guess, and I was listening to yours. You were talking about the importance of evaluation and how it helps determine whether or not the program is making a positive difference, and helps the counselors know where they're having the most impact or where they might need the most improvements. Um, and it also, makes sure that people are being held accountable. So they're going to do a better job if they know um, they're going to have the data to back up what they're doing and show that what they're doing is having a difference. Um, and then, so for effective um, evaluation, you said intentional data, clear goals, and having multiple types of data, pre and post assessments, making sure that the student needs are met and effective. Your data wouldn't really be measurable or might not have focus, or just a lack of data and options. Um, and yeah, it might rely more on opinions rather than facts. Um, and not be connected to the students' outcomes. And then who could collect the data? You said teachers could collect data on behaviors and grades, admin for test scores, counselors, what interventions they think are working, student surveys and parent feedback. The implications for effective evaluation, an increase in intervention, improved outcomes, and support from stakeholders. And then for ineffective, you might have limited funding or not as good a credibility. And then for obtaining data in your school, you said using student information systems like attendance and behavior records, and collaborating with teachers for classroom data, which I think most of us brought that up, and that's really important point to make sure we're collaborating with the teachers because they know the most. They're with the kids all the time. Um, and then for difficulty, it might depend on what kind of data systems you have, the time, um, and whether or not it's complicated to gather that data and then how to interpret it. Um, and then for impediments, just not having access to the data or inconsistent data, and then people not wanting to collaborate. But then I also really liked the fact that you brought up students not taking the survey seriously, which I think that we can find a lot, as they get older, especially in junior high. They don't really want to do that kind of stuff, and they don't really take much of anything seriously in junior high, a lot of them. But I hope you have a great rest of your week, and I will see you later. Bye.